Zach, thankful for another chance to be in the house of God. But He's been so good to us. He's shined down on us so many times, took care of us so many times. I just couldn't never thank Him enough and never repay Him, Jake, for all that He's done for me. I feel like I've been sick since last night. Head hurt me real bad. Stomach, hurt and cramping up. Maybe throwing up some. But He's still been good to me. Still been good to me. There's a lot of things in life I could complain about. Well, I tell them Zach, it wouldn't do no good no way. But I thought even all my complaining, that I could do, He's still been good to me. Still been good to me. I thought something like Zach, I was thinking Sunday night, there's some people talk about it Sunday, about the promises of God. I seemed like everybody was just so quiet and they just sat down. There's another stood up told him, he said, you preach about the promises, we ought to rejoice. He said, we ought to rejoice that we got the promises, I feel like people, sure they were just so quiet. They just really didn't care, I guess. Yeah. I thought the brother preached so good on it. And he talked so good, Keith. I feel like people, Zach, they were just so quiet. They didn't really care. Yeah. But like I was thinking about it, I said, that is sad. Yeah. That is sad. We can't get happy about the promises of God. True, but what he read, it really stuck with me, Jason. It really touched my heart. I believe it was over in Luke, I believe it was. But it said, I will not leave you comfortless.
Yes. Praise God.
Yes. That's what he said.
Amen, Lord.
He was talking to his disciples there, and he was fixing to go away.
Yeah, he's leaving them hope. Come on.
Move on.
This was Jesus talking. He said, I will not leave you comfortless.
Yes.
Yeah, come on.
Praise the Lord.
He said, I will come unto you. I thought as that brother began to preach that, Joe, they just sat there. Yeah. They just sat there. I was guilty myself, I didn't get much excited about it either. But I thought it found a place down in my heart, Joe, and it sat there. And I began to dwell on that, and I began to study on that. I said, Lord, you said you'll never leave me comfortless. Never leave me comfortless. And you said you would come unto me. That gives me a lot of hope. Wow. No matter how deep the valley, no matter how wide they get, Zach, if they're so wide that I can't see the other side of the valley. So no matter how low the enemy beats me down, He'll still comfort me. And He'll still comfort me. He'll still comfort me. That ain't what I'm going to preach tonight, but I was just thinking about that, how good that is. How good that is. I said, Lord, that's so good. A lot of people say, I'll be there at a certain time, and a lot of times they show up. And they'll just sit around and talk, it makes you feel good that people come by and visit you sometimes, But when this man says, I will come unto you, that ought to make us everyone rejoice too and say, Lord, have mercy. I know that this man's act will come to me and you, and he'll sit down and talk to me and you one-on-one. Come on. If we just listen to him. It's true. If we're just standing near to him, Jake, he'll talk to us. He'll talk to us. I just want to tell that for a minute. How good that is, how good that sounds. Come on, I thought one time I'll tell this and I'll try to get to where what he's moved on me with. I thought that when Mama died, it bothered me so bad. It really tore me up. I'd lay and just cry during the night. I'd wait till people went to sleep. Sure, I'd just lay and cry. I said, Lord, please, just help me. Just help me, Lord. That was hard. I was just so broken hearted. I thought I was working second shift at that time. I believe I was going to work. Might have been third shift, I can't remember. But anyway, I was on the way to work, Jack, over to Keokia. I was riding by myself, and I was just so broken hearted. Jake, and I just sat down, I just talking to the Lord about that. I said, Lord, I just like to got to talk to her just one more time.
Yes, praise God.
I'd just like to got to hear her pray to you just one more time. I hadn't got the Holy Ghost at that time, Jack, but I heard the Holy Ghost come down in the vehicle with me. It got behind the seat and it began to speak in tongues.
Yeah.
And that was my comfort show. He comforted me right there.
Yes, move on and move.
Come on.
He comforted me, Zach. He said, I will not leave you comfortless.
Yes.
I will not.
Praise
Will not. Like the brother said down there, he said, we want to talk about the thou shalt and all this and that. He said, but I'm going to tell you about I will not. He said, I will not leave you comfortless.
Amen.
And I'll come unto you. Can you think about a time that he's left you comfortless, Cheryl? Can you think of one time? Can you think of one time that you said, Lord, I need you, that he didn't help you? I can't think of it. God, it's not never happened.
Come on, Lord.
Never happened.
Praise God.
Never happened.
Come on.
Through the darkest times, I still had my comfort, Joe. Even when I thought I didn't have, he let me know I'm still here. I'm still listening. All you got to do is talk to me. Ever seemed like this guy, he moved on me with this. Like, I ain't gonna say I felt like it. I thought it was Monday evening, and I just felt so impressed to go pray. And I just felt that it was very, very legal. And I thought the enemy started talking to me, you know. I felt so tired, Joe. I didn't feel like moving hardly when I come home from work. I just felt so tired. But all the way home, I just felt that when you get home, you need to pray. And I know that's our duty anyway, to pray. And he shouldn't have to tell us that. But I just felt so pressed upon that I needed to go pray when I got home. So I sat around there for a few minutes, and that was one of those mistakes, and I shouldn't have sat around a few minutes. But the longer I sat there, the more I felt it. Go pray. Go pray. Well, I got down there praying. I'm sure this has probably happened to some people, and you might not even believe this, but this happened. I was like, I began to pray and talk to the Lord, you know, about tonight, just trying to get a hold of something, you know. I just, Lord, please, you know what people need. I don't know what they need. I don't know their heart, but you do. You know what they've been talking to you about. You know what they need. And I don't ask nothing about it. Sure, I don't try to say, Lord, what they've been doing, what they've been doing, this or that. I just say, Lord, you know what they need. So, but I thought, you might not believe this, but you can talk to him and he'll tell you I'm telling you the truth.
Come on, buddy.
What the Spirit of God keeps.
Come
The
on, Lord.
Holy Ghost come down and got on me.
Yeah.
So he began to show me some things.
Give me more.
I've been telling him that, please, let me see things that I need to see.
Right.
I said, let me see when the enemy's coming. Let me know when people need help. Let me see these things, Lord. And the devil's been trying to make me so afraid. He said, you better not tell him to let you see them things. I said, yeah, I'm going to tell him because I love him. I love him. And I want to make it. But I thought the Holy Ghost come by Zach and he just started beginning to show me some stuff. And it kind of amazed me, you know.
Come on, buddy.
And it wasn't just him talking to me, Zach. He let me see this.
Right.
And I seen a little man. He was walking down this little road, and the farther he began to get, the darker it began to get. And he showed me a little building standing there. And there was a black figure standing behind it. And he said he's waiting on that little man to get down there. And he's going to destroy him when he gets there.
Come on, buddy.
You might say, you've lost your mind. I know what I mean.
Come on.
He was just walking in through it, you know, he was just as happy as could be. You know, he didn't realize nothing. He's just a walking.
Yes.
I could see that dark figure looking around the corner just waiting on his back.
Come on.
Praise the Lord.
Like the trap said, didn't you, buddy? Come on.
Glory. The scripture began to run over and over and over in my mind about the little young man, void of understanding. And I'd read it and read it and read it, and I really didn't understand what it was talking about before, you know.
Come on, buddy.
He said, it's not that he's foolish. And it's not that he's unlearned. He said, he just don't understand that the enemy is waiting on him
Right.
when he gets there. You might say, well, I just don't believe you've seen that. I don't care if you believe it or not. I know what I've seen.
Come on, buddy.
Everybody in the church can laugh at me tonight, but I still know what I've seen.
Right.
Zach, he was walking down through there. Randy, every step he took, Zach, it got a little darker and a little darker.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
I could see that enemy standing there, Cheryl, just looking. He's getting close.
Yeah.
You might say, well, you sound like a broken record. I don't care what I sound like. We better be ready.
Yes, move on and move on.
Come on, buddy.
Apparently, I believe with all my heart we got some people not taking heed or he wouldn't keep moving on me.
Sure. Come on,
To
buddy.
preach it over and over.
Yes, move on and move on.
Come on.
Heard a man preach one time. I don't really know much about him. But I like what he said. His title of his message was Mean and Nasty. And I got to thinking about it. He said, if you quit living mean and nasty, I'll quit preaching mean and nasty. I guess he's getting on some of them toes, though they didn't like it. He said, if you quit living that way, I'll quit preaching on you.
Come on.
If we take heed to what he's telling us tonight, I'll preach something else when he moves on.
Come on, buddy.
If I have to preach it 50 times, I'll preach it 50 times.
Preach it 100. You got to. Come on.
Thank God.
You best, buddy.
I just kept every day since Monday, Zach, I've been saying that same thing.
Yeah, come on.
Through the night, through the day, through the night. See that little man walk down through there,
Oh, Lord.
thinking he's doing good. Had on his mind that he was going somewhere.
Oh, have mercy.
Not realizing that the road he was on led to destruction.
Come on.
And I've been asking Zach, Lord, please, let me see. Let me see.
Yeah.
You might say, well, I don't believe in that anymore. I don't care what you believe in.
Don't mind it, buddy.
Telling you right now, that man showed me that.
Yeah, that's his vision, buddy.
I bet he come right through the house, Joe, right down through the basement where I was at.
Come on, buddy.
You might say, well, you fell asleep. No, I didn't fall asleep. It might have been a dream. No, he just let me see that.
Come on, buddy. Do your best.
Why? Because he loves you. He loves me.
Yes.
God be praised you tonight, Lord.
You might say, do you know who it is? Yeah, I do. Am I going to tell you who it is? No, I ain't.
Come on, Michael. Do your best.
It ain't none of your business for me to tell everybody else who it is.
Come on, buddy.
You might say, well, I want you to just tell us. I don't believe in that. God wants you to know He'll tell you.
Yes.
Come
But
on.
He told me so that I could preach to you tonight and warn you.
Set my brother, Lord. Come on.
And I can tell us one thing. We better quit turning the deaf ear to the things of God.
Come on, buddy.
Or we're going to find ourselves in trouble.
Lord, we praise you tonight, Lord.
Find ourselves in trouble.
Lord, I pray.
I know the enemy don't like these things. All the time the people don't like these things, sure. But I told them, Zach, when the Lord called me, I said, I'm going to preach to you what He tells me to.
Yes.
If you get mad at me, we'll sit down and talk about it.
Come on, buddy.
If He does not hear me, that's fine with me. I'll go somewhere else.
Come on, buddy.
Don't matter to me. But you might think this is crazy. Zach, you might think this is crazy. I've been down in the basement, just me. And what few snakes I got, and he moved on our streets down there. You might say, well, who was listening to you? I was listening to me. I was listening to me. Might have been somebody upstairs listening to me. Might have been somebody wading down the creek listening to me. I don't know. Joe, but I preached with everything I had in me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Devil said, you're foolish. Them snakes don't know what you're talking about. I said, no, but he does.
Yes.
He does.
Confound the wise. Come on, buddy.
Thank God. Let me read this.
I'll be praised, Lord.
Zach, he showed me that.
Come on.
I'd lay down right now, Jake, and I'd die and not say another word. before I deny Tasha what he showed me.
Come on.
I know, Jake. I know what he showed me.
Yes, come on.
He told me, he said, they're going to have to quit turning the deaf ear. So I reached out my hand and I reached it out.
Show
He said, they've not regarded.
Come on.
They've not regarded. They've turned a deaf ear to it. But you know what? He's going to pull that hand back after a while. He's going to let you go.
Yes.
The way you want to go and say, all right, if that's the way you're going to be, oh boy, you go right ahead and do it.
Show the truth, buddy.
Go right ahead and do it. I tell you, I said, people holler, he's a God of mercy, and he is. He's full of mercy. But he's also a God of wrath.
Yes.
Come on, man.
He said, my spirit will not always strive with me. He's not always going to be there to warn you if you don't listen to him. He'll warn you if you don't take heed. He'll say, well, all right then. If you want to be that way, you go right ahead.
Come on.
Do what you want to do. I try. You might say, well, I don't believe that. I do. That's why we got people that right now in trouble. Begging God.
Come on.
Preachers begging God. Tell you what happened one time. There was a man, big name pastor, over at church. Lord moved on another one. He's actually come 3 times in a row and preached the same message to him.
Come on, buddy.
But the enemy was coming. He didn't listen to him. 3 times, Keith, he came and preached the same message. But the enemy was coming. What happened to the man? He run off with another man's wife.
Lord have mercy.
Why? Because he turned a deaf ear to what the Holy Ghost was trying to tell him.
Come on, buddy.
You know what he had nerve to say? He said, I don't know why the Lord didn't tell me something was happening. Brother looked at him and said, the Lord did tell you. He said he told you 3 times with the same man that something was coming. And you didn't listen to him.
There'd be no excuse of the law, man. Come on.
But you know what that man's doing? Showing he believed a lie. He's on his 2nd or 3rd marriage right now. He's trying to pastor a church.
Trying to preach it's the truth, buddy.
You might know who I'm talking about.
Come on.
Got himself in a man.
Thinks he's all right.
Proverbs, the 7th chapter, start at the 1st verse. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live. And my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. Now, if you look at that in a fleshly thing, you talk about somebody's wife or somebody's husband or something, you know, coming along, but that ain't the way it's always talking about. Talking about the enemy, sure, the spirit coming along and taking a hold of you. Just like that one I seen, Zach, waiting on that little young man coming down through there. That's what he was talking about.
Yeah,
What he was talking about. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and beheld among the simple ones, I discerned among the youth, a young man void of understanding.
Come on, buddy.
Not that he had mind problems, and he didn't understand nothing.
Right.
Not that he was ignorant, sure, but that he just didn't realize what was going on. That he didn't understand that the enemy had a trap set for him and he was about to fall into it.
Right.
That's what he was talking about. He just didn't realize. He was blinded to what the enemy was trying to do.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to open her eyes a little bit to let us know. He's waiting on you just right down the road.
Yes.
Just a little way down the road. He's waiting on you.
Move on.
Come on, buddy. God be praised.
Waiting on you. Passing through the street near her corner. And he went away to her house. Didn't realize where he was headed, Joe.
Come on, buddy.
Didn't realize, thought he was doing good. I'm doing good. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. I'm doing fine. I'm going somewhere.
Come on, buddy.
So what that little man in that vision or whatever it was I saw back at what he was doing, he just happy to see us walking down through there.
Right, buddy.
While he was just happy as could be.
Come on, buddy.
Just happy as he could be. Didn't understand, y'all, that the enemy was right down the road. Right down the road. passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot, and subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Abide not in her house.
Come on.
Now the best that I can understand, the enemy's house is down there. Yeah. But he's not abiding up there. Like he's out in the world.
Yeah.
He's waiting down the road.
Going to and fro, Michael. Come on.
He's waiting up the road.
Show the truth.
Glory. Now I've not been praying that the Lord would show me the enemy. I won't do that.
Come on.
I heard a story about that one time. A man asked the Lord, let him see the enemy, what he looked like. That scared me. But I told him, I said, Lord, let me show what he's doing to people. Show me what he's doing to these people. So that I can try to help them.
Come on, Michael.
And he showed me. He's just waiting down the road just a little bit.
Yes.
Come on.
Just a little bit. Just a little ways. You might say, well, things is going good. I'm doing good. I'm doing this.
Come on, buddy.
I don't know why I keep saying that, Zach, but I just keep.
I'm the Lord. Yes, the Lord.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm the Lord.
I'm making good money. I got all these beautiful things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not a thing.
Come on, Michael.
But if we stay on that road, Zach,
Yeah, come
we're
on.
going to lose it all.
That's the truth.
We'll lose it all. But more important, Jake, we'll lose our soul.
Yeah, come on.
We'll lose our soul.
Come on, buddy.
Now she is without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. I wasn't even thinking about this scripture, Zach.
Come on.
Wasn't even thinking about it. Wasn't nowhere in my mind. And when the Lord showed me that, oh, that began to come back to me.
Yeah.
Began to roll over and over and over. Waiting at the corner. And not that he showed me, Keith, the enemy was waiting at the corner.
Yeah. Where he couldn't see. Come on, buddy.
You understand what I'm saying? He's not going to be standing out in broad daylight and say, here I am, I'm the enemy, I'm waiting on you.
Catch you in the water.
He's going to be hiding behind the corner where you can't see him.
Come on, man.
And it said in the black and dark night, and every step he took, it was getting darker and darker. Getting darker and darker.
God be praised.
So she called him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day I have paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face. And I have found thee.
Yeah, come on.
Come to seek thee. Looking for, I've been looking for you. Been looking for you. Nowhere in there. So does it say, he called them and said, I'm on my way down the road now, be looking for me. He knows, the enemy knows that they was coming down the road. Tell you right now, he knows that you're coming down the road.
Sure.
He knows you're on your way down the road and he's just hiding, just waiting.
He knows everything about
Just waiting on you to get there.
knows everything about
Just waiting on you to get there. You don't have to tell him nothing. He already knows.
Right.
I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved work, with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with love. For the good man is not at home, he is gone a long journey. He hath taken a bag of money with him and will come home at the day of home. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him.
Come on,
He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stock.
Come on.
As an ox goeth to the slaughter.
Yeah.
The best I can understand, I've ever been really a man that had a lot of livestock. Sure, I always wanted it. But you take something that and you put it in a truck and you haul it to the slaughterhouse. It don't know where it's going. It don't know that it's fixing to lose its life.
Sure true.
It don't know, sure, that it's fixing to leave out of here. It just goes where it's led.
Come on, buddy.
It just goes where it's led.
I'll be praising tonight, Lord.
Boy, you understand.
Come on, buddy.
You don't understand where you're headed to, but I'm trying to warn you tonight.
Come on, buddy.
Let you know that He is fixing to lead you to the slaughter.
Come on.
Fixing to lead you as an ox to the slaughter.
I'll praise you tonight, Lord.
Thank God He'll tell you, I have this and I have that. Just come with me. We'll have a good time. You won't have to worry about nothing. I'll give you all the money that you want. I'll give you a good happy life. I'll give you peace and joy. He can't give you peace and joy. He cannot give you peace and joy. Tell you something else He cannot give you. He cannot show you love. Why? Because He has none. He has no love to show you.
Lord.
He can do a lot of things. He can handle serpents. He can preach. He can prophesy. He can lay you out in some kind of spirit. But He cannot show you love. So let us solace ourselves with love. He cannot do that. He can't show you love because He has no love to show. But He'll tell you anything just to get you to let Him lead you to the slaughter. To the slaughter. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goes to the slaughter. Or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. Till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteth to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths. For she has cast down many wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Many strong men there.
Come on, buddy.
People that stood up and preached.
Been great men fail, buddy. Come on. Sure have. And great men of God fail to it. Come on.
I see them stand up behind the Bible, stand in the Spirit, move on so strong, but they're covered but leave their faith.
Come on, buddy.
Lay hands on people and speak their heart right out to them, Joe.
Sure have.
Handle the serpents and they would fall. Lifeless.
Come on, buddy.
Took them down. Took them down.
God, I praise you, Lord.
Led them to the slaughter. Jake, led them to the slaughter. I'm not saying that I won't never fall. I don't want to say that. But by His grace, He'll keep me. By His grace, He'll keep me. Come on. But I've got to listen to Him. Got to listen to Him. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. Just a few verses back there, it will say that I'm going to take you. We want to enjoy ourselves. We want to enjoy ourselves. I've done this, I've done that. I've decked my bed with all these beautiful things.
Come on, buddy.
I'm going to take you to my house. It looks so beautiful.
Enticing.
Looks so beautiful. She was telling them how good her house looked, you know. But it said her house was the chambers of death.
Yeah, come on.
Leading down to death. Going to hell. You might think it sounds good. You might think it looks good. But I'm telling you right now, He's waiting on you right down the road.
Come on, buddy.
Waiting on you right down the road. I found out one thing, Zach. The Lord has never lied to me.
Not one time.
The Holy Ghost has never lied to me. Somewhere in there it says He is the Spirit of truth. He's the one that came down, Joe, Monday evening at Pounding Mill and showed me this, and He didn't lie to me. Sure, He didn't lie to me. Like I told you a while ago, you might say, I wish you quit preaching these things. Well, listen to what the Lord's telling you, and He'll give me something else.
Come on.
Because if He moves on me Saturday night, I'm going to preach it to you again.
Sure.
If He moves on me Sunday night, I'll preach it to you again. Until He quits moving on me with it.
Come on, buddy.
You might say, well, you must like preaching these things. No, I don't like it. Don't like it a bit. Zach, I don't like it a bit. I can't help what He puts on the platter and says take it to Him. He's the man that puts it on the plate while I'm the man that brings it and gives it to you.
Yeah, come on.
I'm the man that brings it and gives it to you. I'm telling you right now, He's waiting on us right down the road.
Sure he is.
Right down the road. Been good to me. Zach, you got anything?
No, buddy, come on, sound good.
Give them a song.